Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here with businesswithtrading.com doing an Emini Trading Room recap for the 11th of December, Thursday, and today was a great day in the markets. We had 4 trades and pulled 12 points out of the market, so it was a very good day, especially after yesterday. And to carry forward the conversation from yesterday, I see a lot of new traders. And when I first began in trading, I definitely fell for this. When you have a bad day, a series of unsuccessful trades, your next day is bad too because you're focusing on that. What you focus on is where you're going to go towards in life. If you think about eating all day, you're going to eat all day and get fat. That's what's going to happen. If you focus on unsuccessful trades, you're going to think about unsuccessful trades all the time. Therefore, your mind's going to give you unsuccessful trades, basically. You're going to take a trade and it's going to be unsuccessful. You're going to say, why is it unsuccessful? And your brain's going to say, it's because all you think about is unsuccessful trades. I thought that's what you wanted. Because you have two parts of your mind. You have your conscious, and then you have your unconscious, which is your subconscious mind. That's the part of the mind that they use to hypnotize people, because your subconscious mind can't rationalize things, where your conscious mind can rationalize. It can say, this is good, this is bad. Your unconscious mind, you basically give it something, give it a set of data points or something, it can come up with an answer. It's very smart. We don't utilize our subconscious mind that often, because if we did, we would be able to do a lot more calculations and stuff like that. But anyway, that part of our mind's really smart. And that's, if you've ever been thinking about something, thinking about a problem, thinking about ways to fix it, to alleviate it, whatever, and then you go into something else, and then maybe a few hours later you're like, oh yeah, that's the answer to that. That's your subconscious mind at work. Your subconscious mind just keeps working, but it's going to work on whatever you give it. If you focus on negativity, it's going to see that over and over again and develop a routine for you to focus on that. If you're always saying, I'm not happy, my life sucks, then it's going to focus on that. And then it's going to exponentiate your focus on that. That even makes sense. But anyway, taking this to trading, whatever you focus on, that's what is going to happen. If you focus on your system and how to go about it and stuff like that, focus on your setups, focus on reading the market, that's what you're going to that's what's going to come out of you. If you focus on your unsuccessful trades and money that you left on the table, that's what's going to come out of you. And most traders focus on the latter, and that's why most traders are not successful. Of course there are many other factors, but if you want to narrow it down to the basics, that's basically it. But let's talk about what we did today before the video gets too long. Our first trade was very quick. We ended up right up here taking a short, and we were able to, as the market came down, we were able to turn it into a long. And it was just because the market did buy up. We shorted. It hit a support level, started supporting, so we got long. It seems natural, right? And then the market started going in our favor, and we were like, all right, because that's always a good thing. So the market goes up, and we got long down here, and we got out right up here. Market comes up, we're like, all right, that looks good. Let's tighten our stops. Market comes down, hits it, and then comes down a little more, obviously, and then starts heading up even more. So we missed all of this right here. And you can look at it a couple different ways. You can say, well, this morning was really good because we took this short and we took all of this long. I'm sorry, we got out down here. We got all of this long right here. So it was a good morning. Yeah, we didn't get this, but we still made out really, really well. So there are always a couple different ways to think about something. Always a few different perspectives you can have. And it's all about training yourself to have, perspective that actually does not limit your success. So often we limit ourselves with so many different things. And that's really why, some people become superstar, NFL athletes or, multi-million-dollar traders, and some people can't get out of high school sports or, can't trade at all. Because we limit ourselves all the time. And that's really what it is. It's us against us. I see a lot of traders say, it's us against the big money, quote unquote, big money. It's us against the algorithms. And that's complete bullshit. It's us against us. That's what it is. Plain and simple. Anyone that tells you otherwise is full of shit. And really why they say that is because they're rationalizing why they can't do it. That's why people tell you that you can't do something. It's like, oh, I'm going to go be a trader. They're like, oh, you can't do that. Why not? Because I did it and it didn't work. People think that because they couldn't do it, no one else can do it. And telling someone else that they can't do it doesn't necessarily mean that they're just hating on them. It means sometimes they're trying to protect them, but it's a very weird form, and but that's how our brains are wired. Most people don't get past basics, and that's fine. Some people don't want to. Apparently, in our society, a lot of people don't want to, but it is what it is. I don't want to get off topic too much. So anyway, we left all this on the table. Our next trade actually was over here. We grabbed a short as the market came up. Actually right up here, we grabbed a short. We put in our order. We were just waiting for it to get hit. This did not hit it. This did not hit it, and then boom, we got in the market right up here, and we were able to take a little profit. The market came down. We placed our stop, and the price comes down, comes up, hits our stop, and then continues lower. So that's always fun. At least we took a little bit of profit. Market chopped around. We got short when this popped up here. We were able to take profit down here. So that's what we were looking at. We were able to get out. And then the market actually did come back up. Started chopping around a little bit. And then we basically started closing the site right in here. And I always give my analysis whenever I close the room. So it usually takes, a few minutes. Today I think it was like, 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. I was a little long-winded today. Because sometimes the market looks like it's doing one thing and it does another thing. Sometimes it looks like it's doing one thing and it does that one thing. So I always have different scenarios, if this happens, if that happens, and it's always, calculated. Sometimes I don't really know what the market's doing, and that's normal. You don't, if someone knows what the market's doing every second of the day, they're like, oh, yes, it's doing this, it's doing that. I would probably run away from that person or not listen to them. Because that's normal, not to know what the market's doing at certain times. Professional traders they're not in the market all the time. They're looking to get in the market at certain times and get out of the market. And when I say professional traders, I don't mean like mutual funds and those people. Those aren't really professional traders. I'm talking about people who've gone out and started their own hedge fund or stuff like that. People that actually trade for a living. Mutual funds, some of them are good, some of them are bad. I wouldn't invest in any of them. So it kind of is what it is. A friend of mine asked me a long time ago. He said, "Well, I'm thinking about putting some money in this fund and see where it goes." And I talked him out of it. I was like, "Well, that's a horrible idea. You'd have a better shot at just picking a couple companies and just dumping your money in there and leaving it for 10 years, because that's what he wanted to do. Leave it for many years." So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I know I jumped around a few different topics, but it's a very important day. Those topics are very important in my opinion. I think they're crucial to trading. So hopefully you got something out of my ramblings. You can always leave comments below the video. You can also email me directly. A lot of people like to ask questions like that. And I'm cool. There's no such thing as a dumb question. So I'm cool whether you want to call me, email me, Twitter me, Facebook, put it below the YouTube video, however you want to. I'm cool. That's why I have all these different outlets. So anyway, with that, thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.